Hi guys, I'm Alexa. I've been with LivBay for 5 years now. This channel is dedicated to all things lashes and beauty. If you haven't already, hit the subscription button below. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all things classic lashes, and we're even going to show you a full classic set. So classic lashes are the most natural looking set of eyelash extensions. The reason that they are the most natural is because they are one extension per natural lash versus volume mega, which is a fan of lashes per one natural lash. Okay, so now we're going to jump into today's set. So I'm going to use a classic C-curl tile. I have 0.18 and 0.15 on here, so once I get in and see her natural lashes, I can decide which diameter I want to do on her. The tweezers that I'm going to be using are Curvy Babe and Magic Mike. These are two of my favorites, and I'm going to be using our mini clear glue. We did talk beforehand, and she is a little bit more sensitive, so I will be using the clear glue on her, as well as our blue tape. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Please follow along through this sped up tutorial. With classic lashes, you wanna make sure that you are using the correct diameter for the client's natural lash. So if they have thicker, longer natural lashes, you can use a 0.18 or a 0.20. But if they are on the thinner side, you will wanna use a 0.15 and maybe even a 0.10 or 0.12, depending on how thin they are and if they're wanting to go the classic route. With classic lashes, you'll always have the diameters of 0.15 and 0.18. Those are the most common, but we also have 0.20, which will be the thickest, and we also have 0.10 and 0.12, which will be the most natural and the thinnest diameter of the classic lashes. With classic lashes, we have C-curl, D-curl, CC, DD, B-curl, C-curl, basically any curl you can think of. With classic lashes, you won't really get a dense look, but you will get a dark look. If you want some tips and tricks on how to get a dark classic set, please click the link above. With classic lashing, you can still do all the same styles as you would with volume and mega. You can do a cat eye, an open eye, length all over, you can do wispy. You'll just want to change up the lengths to get the different styles for your client. For classic sets, if you get a client in your chair who has a ton of gaps, that might not be the best set to do for them because classic lashes, you can't create fans with them, so you can't cover those spaces. So I would recommend a mixed or a volume set for your client who does have more gaps in their lash line. My greatest tip when learning to do extensions is to do classic lashes first and get classic lashes down first, because if you have a good classic set that's clean and the placement's good, you'll get a good volume and mega set when you do learn how to do volume and mega. With classic lashes, isolation is very important. Just like with any other set, isolation is always key. You want to make sure that you're jumping back and forth between the two eyes. That way you can avoid stickies, and also make sure that you're going back through the lashes so that if there are stickies, you can make sure to pull those apart and make sure when the client leaves, she's not leaving with any. So with my client today, I am using the 0.15 in diameter. She does have really long, strong natural lashes. However, she does have some new growth coming in. So there's those shorter lashes and those finer lashes that are still growing. So with those lashes, I am putting shorter extensions, and we did talk before and she does like them on the shorter side. So I'm kind of staying around her natural lash length so that it's not going to be too long for her. The style we're kind of going for today is more so the open eye. I'm kind of just following her natural lashes since she does have so many growing in, so that later on she can transition into whatever style she wants. So I'm kind of just following her natural lashes. The way her natural lashes are shorter, longer in the middle, and then they drop back down shorter on the ends. We are about halfway through on this set, so you can start to see the style and shape starting to take place, but we're going to keep going and keep filling until all her natural lashes are filled up. It's really important to look at both eyes to see their natural lashes. She does have a lot more natural lashes on her left side. So by me hopping back and forth between the eyes, I can make sure to make it even and not lash too many on that left side so that it'll match her right side at the end. So on today's set, we did use C-curl. The reason I use C-curl is just for a little bit of more natural look since she doesn't like them on the shorter side. Also with today's set, I didn't tape back any lashes. I wanted to do this set to show that you don't always have to tape to get a good set and to get a good look. With her lashes, she did have a ton of tiny natural lashes still growing in, so I'm gonna let those ones grow, and I did not lash those because with classic lashes, they are a little bit heavier, so you don't wanna put a heavy extension on them. So with her fill, she will get much fuller. Just something to keep in mind is that because classic is more of a natural look, more mascara kind of look, if someone comes in wants a super dramatic set, this will not be the set for them. But if someone's just trying out lashes for the first time, I always recommend to start with classic. You can always build from there versus taking away from, let's say, a mega volume set. This is kind of a good base to start. So as we start to complete the set, you can see the shape that has taken place and the fullness that has taken place with the classic lashes for this particular client. If she comes back for a fill and she wants to do something a little bit more dramatic, I'd recommend a hybrid set, so we would start to transition in those volume fans. As you are working through your client, don't forget to change your glue dot about every 10 to 15 minutes. That's my personal recommendation and kind of our recommendation at LivBay, so that your glue doesn't dry out and you're always using the freshest glue on your client. Now that I have completed lashing, I will apply bonder just to complete her set. The bonder will help to cure that adhesive and to prolong the retention. So we just completed our set. We removed all the tape and she is ready to take a look at her completed set. So go ahead and open. So as you can see, we did a more of a natural look. The length is more in the center and it tapers from shorter to longer to shorter. So that wraps up this video. Just a reminder that classic lashes is one extension per natural lash, so a 1-to-1 ratio. With the diameters, you want to make sure that you are using like anywhere from a 0.10, 0.12, 0.15, 0.18, or 0.12. Remember, the higher you go, the thicker the diameter, so the thicker the extension will be. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it brought a ton of value to you. Question for you: what diameter do you use for your classic sets? Leave the answers in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.